Hey, Pure Spirits, these are the 4 steps from your life coach Diamond that will help you to know your worth. Let's get into it. Step number 1, not letting people in and out of your life is the main step of, knowing your worth. And this can be, you know, hard for some people who have abandonment issues, right? We've all been there before, but this goes a little further than abandonment issues. Sometimes it doesn't necessarily have to be that deep with what I'm talking about, right? It can be a partner ghosting you. It can be a bare minimum friendship. It can be anything. And the reason why I made not letting people in and out of your life the first step is because when you accept those 3 forms, because they're all forms of abandonment in a way, it's you not really putting yourself first. It's you putting the other person first. So, for example, let's say you have abandonment issues with family, you have bare minimum friendships, and then you have a partner that ghosts you. And then when time passes, they feel like they can just reach out and everything's going to just go back to normal. You accepting them back without them being accountable, apologizing, or doing anything differently is you not knowing your worth. And that's why it's number 1. Also, it's important too because as a pure spirit, I know for a fact that you give 110%. So that's what you deserve back. If you're giving 110% and you're getting the bare minimum from these 3 different groups of people, or even one of them, then they don't deserve to just come back and think that time heals all wounds. Time does not heal disrespect. Time does not heal abandonment. And time does not heal, ghosting. I personally feel like when people have done this to me in the past, that it's a lack of respect for me. And I feel like knowing my worth is me deciding that when they make that e-ticket, that exit, that's their e-ticket out. And you should do the same, because if you surround yourself with people who give you 100%, 110% like you give them, your life is going to be a lot happier, right? So that's the first step. Stop letting people in and out of your life. They're either here or they're not. Oh, y'all, I am heavy pregnant, so please bear with me if you hear me out of breath. Whew. Step number 2. And this can kind of go with step 1, but if you're standing up for yourself, it doesn't matter who's upset. So let's say that these 3 different types of people try to come back into your life and they're upset because now you have a boundary where you're not really in any conversation with them. You're not communicating with them about anything because you just feel like it's just a dead end relationship. Them being upset, it really shouldn't matter to you, because to me, it's like they have some type of manipulative audacity to be upset after you having a boundary for yourself because you know your worth. Okay, and look at it as a test that they're testing to see if you know your worth by being upset with you making these boundaries. Okay, and so just remember, it doesn't matter who's upset when you're standing up for yourself. You need to know your worth, and then other people will know it. Step number 3, don't rush yourself to make important decisions because you're trying to impress others. Now, what I mean by this is, like, let's say you meet like a new group of friends, right? And they want you to throw this party that they usually throw every year, but you don't feel comfortable throwing the party. But also you feel like if you don't throw the party that they're not going to like you. You don't want to be around anyone who, if you tell them no, it's automatically a dislike. I feel like it should be respected, the boundaries that you have, right? You do things on your time, because at the end of the day, if I meet someone, I'm going to respect their boundaries and what they can and can't do, right? And I'm not going to dislike them because of something that would probably benefit me more if I was in that aspect or that circle. I wouldn't really try to put that much pressure on someone new. So this is kind of like when you're really dealing with people who are new or who you're getting new bonds and relationships with, or even people who you're trying to fix a relationship. Don't force yourself to try to impress anyone. If they really like you, it doesn't matter what you do for them physically. They're either going to like you or they're not. And that's the part of knowing your worth as to why it's number 3. Because me personally, I only want the people around me that appreciate me when I can't do anything for them and when I can do something for them. Those are the people who really care about you. And knowing your worth is knowing that that should be how anyone who's a part of your life should feel about you. And last but not least, the 4th way to know your worth is to be yourself. You know, in this society, a lot of people get on social media and they try to follow trends and they try to be somebody that they're not because they feel like it's popular and they don't want to be singled out. For example, my aesthetic is more like I grew up Rasta. I was raised Rasta, a natural baddie aesthetic, right? Not the glamorous glam girl makeup aesthetic with the bust down. At some point I was doing that, but that never really was who I really am at my heart and my core, because I was raised to be this way, and it is something that I truly do love about myself and other women who practice that more, locked look, natural hair. You know what I'm saying? I'll do my lashes and stuff like that, but I don't feel peer pressure to go and not wear my locks and have a bust down because it's popular, or get super big lashes because it's popular, or get super long nails because it's popular, or go and get cosmetic surgery because it's popular. I'm more comfortable with who I am, and if the world decides that they hate that, I don't care. If the world decides that they love that, I don't care, because I love me. That's what being yourself is, and knowing your worth. I know girls who personally, that's always been their aesthetic, is the baddie aesthetic, right? But let's say they're dating a guy and the guy likes girls who are more like me. That girl who is trying to get his approval and not knowing her worth is going to try to fit into my aesthetic when that is not who she is. Knowing her worth is, I'm going to find someone who likes what I like, because I deserve to be seen as me. You get what I'm saying? So that's the final part of it, is really being yourself unapologetically. The people who are really for you are not going to try to force you into a box. Okay? So I don't know who needs to hear this, but these are the 4 steps to knowing your worth. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I did do a live on this that was a little more in depth on my YouTube channel at Pure Spirits Only. Where you can check it out, and I kind of go into detail a little bit, and then there are other videos on my channel that can help you with the confidence as well. But again, these videos are for Pure Spirits Only. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video. It's your life coach Diamond signing out. Ciao.